Time is a curious thing. We either cling to it desperately, wishing we could go back, or we rush ahead, eager to reach the future. Rarely do we sit in the present and simply be. But the present is all we truly have. It's where life happens, where change begins, where healing takes root. When you learn to live in the now, you unlock a kind of peace that no past or future could ever offer. Thank you for joining me. My name is Vani and I am the Tarot Tatle. Thank you for your shares, your likes, your comments and your subscriptions, Taurus. I'm almost there with today's Tatle. There we have it. And Taurus, your first card out. The Seven of Cups, an emotional choice, Taurus. Or hoping to have a choice. With the Seven of Cups, it's something that creates an influence that provides changes that could capture your heart in some way. Now, the Seven of Cups is usually the illusion of choice, Taurus. Wow. With the Six of Cups, Taurus, we're talking about an energy of someone who represents some kind of cosmic love. This is a profound soulmate, someone you feel as though you might have spent forever with, Taurus. Now, this might be someone you grew up with, or perhaps someone from a previous life. Now, Taurus, you are either hoping to be able to make a choice or perhaps be the chosen one. With the King of Pentacles, Taurus, this is an energy of someone who represents stability. Now, this is a stable mind place, Taurus. This is a king who has the Midas touch, turning whatever, and I say he, this is the feminine of the king, Taurus, the one who leads with what he knows. Turning whatever it is that he touches into something that's useful in the physical world, Taurus. Someone who has mastery over the material world, stability, the power to create and sustain abundance. What you're fearing, Taurus, is the Wheel of Fortune. Fearing that you may not be favored, that things may turn against you. You may be fearing that there may be some kind of turning point that is up ahead. Oh, Taurus, you're fearing that this turning point is something that's going to require all of your energy. The Knight of Wands is someone who wears multiple hats, multiple costumes, maybe fulfills a multitude of roles, Taurus. Someone who looks at life as an adventure, requiring a new experience each day. Now, Taurus, what you should know with the Knight of Pentacles is that there has to be something that needs to be put in place, Taurus. With the Knight of Pentacles, we're talking about some kind of slow movement, something that maybe a course of action, a plan, implementing a plan. In your hidden position, Taurus, is the Queen of Wands. Now this is an energy of someone who is an inspiration, someone who is fearless. This is someone at her creative peak, Taurus, someone who has many talents and skills, is resilient in some way. Now you, in your current environment, the speaker of truths, Taurus. Again, drawing the feminine embodiment of the king. Now this is a queen who talks from life experience, Taurus. This is someone who will know exactly what needs to be chosen. She carries the sword of experience, using that experience and putting it out into the world. This is an energy that requires you to use the power of your intellect and use it in order to shape your world and how you see it. Now, Taurus, something that you might be busy with, that you are currently choosing, perhaps. Know that it's going to require something that involves communication. With the star, Taurus, we're talking about something that creates healing, something that represents hope and renewal. Whatever it is, Taurus, this is attached to your cosmic love, someone you feel a sense of nostalgia with. Now, Taurus, it may represent that the experience that you have undergone is something that creates healing in the world, Taurus. The energy that's balancing you is temperance, finding that virtue, Taurus, the virtue of moderation, of harmony, of having patience, of balancing your emotional self. It is the reason you are able to build that foundation in your mind, Taurus, one that you are going to be able to lead with. It is by finding that place in yourself that helps you balance your mind and your spirit. In your physical world, Taurus, there is change afoot. There is a choice afoot. With the lovers, we are talking about the element of choice, a sacrifice perhaps. Now this is a major choice that may have impactful consequences on your life path, Taurus. With the lovers, we are talking about something that may be a sacred soul connection, Taurus. It may be a very deep friendship, or it may be someone who is attached to your heart in some way. Now, Taurus, whatever it is in your current environment, you are going to feel as though things are turning in your favor. You will feel the energy. Oh, Taurus, this is a brand new beginning. Something that's going to have you feeling inspired. This is an energy that is unstoppable in some way. It's going to infuse some kind of passion into whatever the Lovers represents in your current environment, Taurus. Now this is where all the good stuff starts happening. It's because you believed, Taurus. Being able to tap into the energy of the Knight of Wands, having that adventure. Now this is sitting in your current environment. Taurus, I would give it a couple of days before it starts playing out. This energy might have been slow, Taurus, with what you know, or what you should know. It might have been something that required you to have patience, temper yourself. Whatever it is you are putting out there, whatever it is that you are choosing exactly right, is something that you are going to see your ships come in on. With the Three of Wands, this is talking about being strong and independent and focused on the expression of your individual creativity, Taurus. Now, know that this card does carry some kind of uncertainty that's attached, and in this case, Taurus, it is something that required you to find your balance and patience, because the energy was one that was extremely slow. Now, in your hidden position, wow, Taurus, with Judgment, we are talking about some kind of transformation. It might be something that you have put out into creation, Taurus. This Judgment represents an awakening, a self-realization. This is the time that you get to re-evaluate your life in some way, Taurus. It's the period of time that provides the knowledge that you require for the next step of your journey. Now, what has brought you here, Taurus? Wow, a lot of hard work. With the Eight of Pentacles, we might be talking about something that was creative, Taurus. Something that you are now putting out into the world in some way. With the King of Swords, this is talking about wielding that sword of truth and allowing whoever it is that needs to hear that message to get it. Now, with the Eight of Pentacles, this is something that you have put your commitment and hard work into, Taurus. This might have required all of your dedication and sacrifice. This is a very energetic card, something that allowed you to channel all of your creative energy into whatever it is you are focused on. With the Hierophant, wow, Taurus. With the Hierophant, there was a lot more at play. This is talking about finding some kind of balance between the spiritual and physical world. Now, when you draw this card, it's when you are facing something that may be inflexible in some way, Taurus. This is allowing your uniqueness to shine without seeking validation from the outside world. It might have been what it was that you were busy on, Taurus. With the Hierophant, we're talking about something that represents traditional knowledge. It is something that shapes us into who we are today, how we think, how we come across, how we attain the conclusions that we come to. It is this that creates the healing in your current environment, Taurus. Now, you might be supported by soul family in some way. It might be one, it may be many. These may be children, Taurus. The energy taking you into the future, wow, Taurus. The Queen of Cups. An energy of someone who carries a receptive energy that naturally supports love. This is someone who taps into her intuition to navigate the physical world. She represents the mother, the one who is able to balance her emotion enough to allow each person that comes into her sphere, Taurus, the space to be exactly who they are, by providing the nurturing that's required and allowing them the space is what the Queen of Cups would do. Using the past, the knowledge of the past in which to shape the future, Taurus. Wow, with the Page of Wands, we're talking about some kind of tremendous creative power. This is being able to manifest your inspiration directly into the material world, Taurus. This is your soul path. With the Page of Wands, we're talking about a messenger that carries news of a creative project, a spark of curiosity perhaps. This is an adventure, Taurus. Wow, another ace, a new beginning. This is huge, Taurus. All these new beginnings. With the Ace of Cups, we're talking about something that is raw and intense, something that is pure, Taurus. Whatever this inspiration is in your current environment, it is something that invokes your heart space, Taurus. This is the desire for love. Now this might be a new beginning in a relationship, Taurus. This might be a new beginning in something that invokes your emotions. Wow, Taurus, with the Four of Pentacles as what you should know. This might be a restricted place, or there might be some kind of restriction that was imposed, something that might be behind lock and key. It might be that you were working on a secret, Taurus, or something that you are able to see your ships come in on. But understand it is a bit slow, Taurus. In your hidden position with the Two of Swords, wow. With the Two of Swords, Taurus, we're talking about something that might have you feeling nervous. You cannot see what is to come. This is relying entirely on your intuition. It's a period of time that requires some kind of solitude. Cannot see what it is that may be behind what was hidden, Taurus. Now in your outcome, wow, another ace. This is a new understanding, Taurus. This ace is something that is an epiphany. This is unlocking some kind of door, something that might be a breakthrough, Taurus, mental clarity on what it is you were working on in the past, whatever it is that had your dedication. It might have unlocked a door for the future, Taurus. With the Five of Pentacles, this is feeling left out, Taurus. With the Five of Pentacles, this might be feeling isolated in some way. This might be understanding what you truly have, Taurus. With the Five of Pentacles, it's asking you to make some kind of change. Look at your values. Search for a deeper meaning. Now, this is understanding that at any moment in time, it's the philosophy of the magician, that he will be provided with exactly the right amount of energy, whatever the resources are required, in order to be able to take action or move forward, Taurus. Forget about everything you have learned in the past and understand this one thing. It takes away. Wow. Now, Taurus, it takes away all of that uncertainty. With the Nine of Pentacles, Taurus, we're talking about something that may represent independence in some way. With the Nine of Pentacles, we're talking about being a promoter of ideas, perhaps. This might be an independent perspective or a unique way of looking at things, Taurus. It is something that allows you not just to sit in your abundance, it allows you to share with the Nine. We're talking about something that's universal in some way, Taurus. Being some kind of pioneer. Wow. Taking charge. Oh, Taurus. You see, this has always been the lesson, the Five of Pentacles, in all of our lives. Understanding what it is we have. Letting go of the fear of what could have been, what should have been, what could be. And knowing that every moment itself brings exactly what we need. Now with the King of Wands, beating your own path, Taurus. This is again the feminine embodiment of the King. Someone who's going to harness the energy that you've been provided with, Taurus, focusing it on what it is you want to achieve. This is a visionary, someone who might be influential. Now, Taurus, this is taking charge of whatever that creative venture might have been in the past. This is you creating that foundation for it with that understanding you had in the past. Because whatever it is you are creating, Taurus, this magic is falling over onto the Page of Wands. Wow, with the Five of Cups, we're talking about something that represented sadness, Taurus. It was understanding what soul family was all about. Letting go of the expectations, understanding that each of our lessons, the ones that truly bring the healing, can only be brought by those that are the closest to us. And Taurus, it's in recognizing that you have true love. See, again, understanding what you truly have, not focused on what you don't. These are lessons in themselves, Taurus. With the Two of Pentacles, we're talking about something that requires flexibility. This is being able to access your logic and your intuition simultaneously, Taurus. Now this might require a decision. Whatever it is you have understood is going to ask you to make a choice, Taurus. Wow. With the Emperor. Now this is something that sits in your hidden position, Taurus. He represents an authoritative leader, a strategist. Now he sits as a beacon of knowledge, some kind of force, Taurus. This is someone who possibly offers some kind of guidance, advice, mentorship. This might be a coach or a teacher. Whatever it is, Taurus, he somehow has a view to what this choice is. He might be someone who puts this choice forward, Taurus. With the Eight of Swords, we're talking about an energy that's asking you to use your power of intention, Taurus. Use your mental intention and achieve something in the material world by applying your focused mind. Now, this might have you feeling restricted or imprisoned in some way. This might be a period of waiting and healing. Whatever it is, Taurus, it is the space in which you are going to be able to find yourself a little better. Taurus, I hope you've enjoyed this tattle. Until your next one, bye for now.